Right.
So I just want to say hi to everyone. I know we are all meeting in a toughest time of our modern civilization, wherein all we can see is sadness, negativity, and a lot of chaos. Uh, I hope that you are joining from multiple locations. If not from a same, I'm based out of Delhi, so Delhi is quite. We're facing a lot of problem here, and let's hope that situation gets well soon and life get back to normal. Now let's talk about this program. As Nandita said, that this is one of my signature program. I call it Pursuit of Happiness, but basically here we are only touching upon the physical aspect of happiness, which is because and which is generally driven by health only. I want to make it engaging. I definitely do not want this to be a one-sided session. So, if any one of you would want to ask or share any random thought in a short span of time, because we have 45 minutes precisely to conduct this capsule program. So, in case if you will have any question, we can discuss those question and answer by the end of the session. There'll be dedicated 5 to 7 minutes for question answer round. But in between, I'll be asking you a little bit of question just to hear your opinion. So let me begin by asking you a question, and you can just use your chat box if you want. If you're not comfortable coming on a camera screen, or maybe you want to speak up, you can do that. I really want to ask you this question, and we understand that we are all in a very tough situation. It may not be relevant question to ask, but still, how many of you actually feel happy from inside? You can write down your responses in your chat box. Naturally, I'm saying, not forcibly, that somebody is asking you to stay happy or respond to this question. But how many of you genuinely feel happy from inside? And you'll come to know by the end of the session why I started off asking this simple question, and what are the behavioral aspect of this particular state of mind, which can eventually help you to change your paradigm, irrespective of the fact you are into a difficult situation. And definitely, we are not talking about here making fun of our situation. We're talking about naturally being happy from inside. Not happy at the moment. Nandita Chaudhary is saying, I'm anxious, which is okay. These are natural reactions. So any individual can open up the mic and share his or her own thought if you feel comfortable. Otherwise, use chat box. I'll take a couple of inputs. Uncertainty. Gurvinder Gill is saying yes. Uncertainty does not make you certain when it comes to happiness. I know. A little anxious, which is quite obvious. Anxiety, stress. These are the thoughts, that can't let you be happy even if you want to for that thought process. I'm not here to judge you anyways. I'm nobody to do that. But I'm here because I deal into wellness industry and as a professional life coach, because I have met many interesting people. My job is to give you certain thoughts which will help you to reflect and maybe find a different perspective altogether. When I ask you this question, you don't have to respond to this, just reflect. How many of you actually seriously started thinking and realized that this is the question that you perhaps never asked yourself? Because there is so much of conditioning which has already gone down into us. When it comes to happiness, we start thinking too much. And that's one of the obstacles that stop us for the natural happiness. So let's talk about what are those triggering points, what are those conditioning which we can possibly uncondition today in this small session, which will eventually help you to become naturally happy. All right. Again, I repeat myself. We are not trying to make fun of the situation and problem around us, but we are trying to be naturally happy. Now, why are we talking about happiness? Because in Ayurveda, there's a popular saying for those who know a little bit about Ayurveda, because I deal into wellness, so definitely I'm going to talk about certain tools and techniques. And I will take some very prominent reference. One of them is from Ayurveda. Ayurveda says that every single individual is born to fulfill only four objectives in life, right? One is Dharam, Arth, Kam, and Moksha. These are the only four objectives as per Ayurveda that a human being is born to fulfill with. We can define that in a little elaborated manner. But to summarize, in order to enjoy these four things, which is known as Purushartha in Ayurveda, you have to have a healthy body. For example, if you want to enjoy your life, if you really want to enjoy anything, either it is eating or adventure, the first number one condition is that you have to be physically healthy. If you are not healthy, if you are suffering from any problem or any physical diseases, even if there is a happiest situation around you, you may not be in a position to enjoy it. So, the first requisite that I want to talk about is to be healthy if you really want to enjoy the state of mind. And definitely, your state of mind matters, which is what we are going to discuss during the second phase of our interaction. So, the question is now, how many of you actually feel healthy? Also, but as per WHO, which is World Health Organization, their initial definition was that health is absence of diseases. That was their initial definition. But after referring to yoga and Ayurveda, they modified their definition, and now they say that health is not only the absence of diseases, but it's all about physical, mental, and environmental well-being. Right? So they have modified their understanding. I have a few of the responses. Wherein, let me just read from the chat box. They're saying, all right. Yes, most of the people agree. Health, physical, mental, and spiritual well-being. Yes, Goldie, you're absolutely right. That's what we are saying. The sense of well-being is is now okay. Okay. Now the question is, now it is evident everybody is agreeing to the fact, that happiness is equal to health, health is equal to physical, mental, and emotional well-being. How do we ensure physical, mental, and emotional well-being? Gone are those days when our forefather used to tell us and suggest us that if you eat and sleep on time and properly, you can be healthy. But now, looking at the kind of situation that we have, and we call it VUCA world, which is volatile, uncertain, ambiguous. That's a modern term that we use for this entire situation that we live in. The modern lifestyle is quite hectic, so that's why it is very difficult to ensure physical, mental well-being. How do we do it? So today I'm going to discuss some tools. I would not be able to discuss everything with you, but at least I will give you enough material or content which will at least help you to get started if you have not already started. So there are three aspects that I'm going to touch upon. There can be many other things. For example, you can go out swimming, walking, running, maybe a silent walk. Maybe you follow a dietitian. Maybe you follow medicines or health supplements. Maybe you go to gym. You may choose whatever you want to choose. But today, as a consultant, I want to talk about only three things, which are not only ancient techniques, but these are the tried and tested, and there's no side effect to that. One of them is definitely yoga. The other one is Ayurveda and meditation. So I'm going to give you a little taste from my side. How does it look like? The first thing first is about yoga. Now, most of the people think that yoga is all about physical exercises, but let me tell you, based on my little experience and the kind of contribution that we have made in individuals' life, not only helping people to cure from diseases, but also attaining physical, mental well-being. It is beyond physical exercises. It is about union of your mind and your body. And if you would have heard of Patanjali Yoga Sutra, it is all about discipline as well. So yoga is slightly beyond what we perceive, what we think, beyond physical exercises, which can have the potential to transform yourself. And there have been enough studies done worldwide, and I don't have to tell you, this is not something that I'm propagating yoga here as a yoga master or whatever you may call it. World is saying, and there are proven scientific studies also, how yoga is helping cure the people, especially in this global pandemic. Even Ayush Ministry is promoting yoga and Ayurveda. For the last 1 year, we are not saying that directly we have cured COVID patient, but we are doing one intensive COVID-19 protection for last 1 year. Not only to help people prevent COVID, but also those who are undergoing COVID and who are also in a process of recovery stuff also. So today, what we are going to do, I want all of you to experience something, because yoga is not something that we go on talking. It's all about experiencing. First thing first, I really want you to focus on your breathing. I want all of you to close your eyes, and there can be, by the way, I just want to see your response, or maybe you can raise your hand also. How many of you actually practice yoga or have been practicing yoga? So that I can at least ensure that I mix up the kind of information. So Gora is saying that Okay, I can see hands up. Two hands up, three hands up. Okay, very good, very good. So I don't have to I want all of you to please close your eyes and breathe as much as you can. Just close your eyes and breathe as much as you can. Just close your eyes because it is something that I can prove in front of you so that you understand and agree to this. Just close your eyes and inhale as much as you can. And then open your eyes and you can write down your responses also, or maybe you can open your mic. How much are you able to feel your breath? So generally people feel breath till here only. Some people may feel to lungs, and very rarely people are able to feel in their
I can
abdominal,
feel it.
which is where.
I can
Yes,
feel it up to my abdomen and up to my skull. That much.
up to your skull also. Very nice,
Yes.
very nice, very nice. All right. Now this is called prana. Prana means that is the only thing which is scientifically proven which connects your soul and your body. If you believe in your soul, the moment your pranas are gone, which nobody has any control, nobody, not even a doctor has a control over prana, right? So the moment it goes, your body and your soul disconnect. Wherever soul goes, we are not going to talk about it, but definitely your body is dead for sure. This is such a vital source which is moving inside your body, and yet we do not pay attention to it. So the first phase of yoga talks about pranayama, which is aligning your breathing. And your breathing has direct control over your heart and your head. About this pranayama, and today I want to share with you something which is very important that all of you should try, and especially those who have not done it. It's called Nadi Shodhan, which is purification of your energy. You probably don't want to understand how does this entire yogic science work inside your body, in your head, but let's try this. I want you to do this. This is called Vishnu Mudra, wherein you keep your index and middle finger touching your palm. Use your right hand only. Use your right hand only. Only index and middle. Suchita, I can see you. So index finger only. Index and middle finger. Index. Yes. It will be slightly difficult, but try to keep like this. And keep your back straight. Now, close your right nostril with your right thumb slowly. And close your eyes. Keep your back straight. And inhale as much as from your left and exhale as much as from your left. Close your eyes, inhale as much as you can slowly, exhale completely out. Just close your eyes and do it 5 to 10 times. You'll come to know exactly what I'm saying. You'll feel some energy immediately. Inhale as much as you can. Even if you have blocked nose, still okay. Try to inhale as much as possible and exhale slowly with control. The slower you do it, the better for you. Inhale as much as you can. Exhale slowly with control. Inhale as much as you can. Exhale slowly with control. The moment your exhalation gets completed, use same right hand, but this time close your left nose with your ring finger and start inhaling from your right. Yes, same process with your ring finger. See, these mudras have a great significance in your body. All right. But try to use it and then close your eyes, keep your back straight, inhale from your right as much as you can, and exhale slowly with control. While you are inhaling and exhaling till the time I ask you to stop, this is one of the most powerful Nadi Shodhan process. For your information, there are 72,000 nadis in your body, which is responsible for channelizing energy in your body. With this simple process, if you do it every day, 50-50 count at least each side, not only your nadis will get purified, but your energy chakra, which is also known as Kundalini, will possibly get activated over the period of time. It also balances your left and right brain, and you can feel some energy and intensity in your body. The moment your exhalation goes down, you can keep your hand down. So this is one of the breathing exercise that all of you should at least do. What I'm going to tell you today in your busy schedule, if you do whatever I'm telling today for 15 minutes, trust me, you can reap a very good benefit out of it. Okay? So 50-50 single nostril breathing. Then what you need to do, most of the people today are struggling with cervical issues or pain on their upper because of this work at home situation. Most of the time they are sitting. They have only two major issues. One is neck or shoulder, the other one is lower back, and the third one is either constipation or gas. In most of the cases, people are also facing joint problem. So what we are going to do today, we are going to do something called Sushum Vyama, which is a very simple exercise, and sometimes I call it office yoga also, which you can eventually do just like we are sitting at chair. And while you are listening to me and watching me on your screen, you please want to try this out while you're sitting comfortably. Now pay attention to this. When I say exhale down, keep your neck completely down, close your eyes. Inhale completely back, slowly, slowly. Exhale, keep your neck completely down. Inhale completely back. Exhale completely down. Make sure you follow the breathing pattern. Inhale completely back. Exhale completely down. And the next thing that you need to do is slowly, slowly, while taking a pause, move your neck to right, then take a pause, back, left, down. Don't do this like this. Some people do it like this. This is absolutely wrong. There are small nerves which can get damaged. So do it slowly, please. Right, back, left, down. Keep on breathing normal. Right, back, left, down. Right, back, left, down. So once you have done 5 to 10 counts, then left, back, right, down. Left, back, right, down. Left, back, right, down, and normal. So you can do it 10 times each. Then while you're sitting, shoulder rotation. Make sure you do outward shoulder rotation, not like this. Why we don't do it like this? Because most of the people, they sleep on their side, and that's why they have natural arch outward. So that's why only this rotation is recommended. And make sure while you are doing this simple rotation, your breathing pattern and your exercise pace and your mind, three of them should engage into the same process. It should not be that while you're doing your shoulder rotation, you are thinking of your office or something else. Then similarly, move on to elbows extension. I would appreciate while you're watching me, try and do this also. This is very simple. And then stretch your hand, make a fist, and rotate. Very simple exercises, but you would notice that we are doing in a sequential manner. At least you can take care of your upper body stretch and all. And then turn to both sides. And you can do it while sitting only. Make sure your legs are not moving, only your upper back is moving, and try to look back. Yes. And those who can stand up here, this is a very important exercise. This will not only increase your lung capacity of breathing, but also it will give you a sense of energy. Those who can stand up at your place, you can stand up if you have enough space available. Please stand up at your place and separate your leg almost 2 feet apart, and you need to come on your toes. So when I say inhale, stretch up in the air, move your hands like this as if you're flying, stretching them, and then exhale, down. Then inhale, stretch up your hand up in the air, exhale, down. Those who can stand up can do it. Those who cannot, you can do while sitting. Inhale, stretch up in the air, exhale, down. Inhale, stretch up maximum, stretch your hands, yes. Exhale, down. Inhale, stretch up maximum, 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 exhale, down. So you can do 10 counts of each exercise that I'm suggesting you today. The next one is for your back and for your knees. Those who can stand up and do it. Otherwise, if you don't have space available, if you literally want to do office yoga while sitting on a chair, what you need to do is you need to go down and touch the floor and then arch back. If you have a reclining chair, then it's good. You can use it and then exhale, go down, touch your floor, and then arch back. If you can stand up and do it properly, nothing better than that. But because we are talking about sitting office yoga, so you can try on chair also. So this is what you can do. Now by doing these only 7 to 8 exercise, hardly for 10 to 15 minutes, at least you can ensure that you will get away from little pain if you're not doing it, much about your physical workout. Otherwise, dedicate it to 1 hour session, or you can join some yoga classes, or maybe you can follow on YouTube channel. Like we have daily online classes, people are joining not only from India but abroad as well, right? So we are, so this COVID thing is literally, kind of a boon in disguise for us, because initially we were restricted to Dwarka, New Delhi only. We have our center in Dwarka, Delhi, but now we are getting people from all across. So it is up to you how you want to join it. You can join some online session also. My only idea is, at least start doing little bit for yourself. It is hardly going to take it 10 to 15 minutes if you don't have much time. Otherwise, do it dedicatedly. All right. The next thing that I want to talk about is little bit of Ayurveda, because before we do a small piece of meditation that I have lined up for you. All right. Now Ayurveda is basically Ayu fifth Veda. It has been driven from Atharvaveda, but most of the Ayurvedic consultants they call it fifth Veda, but it is driven from the fourth Veda. Ayu means age, Veda means knowledge. So something that increase your age is called Ayurveda. Ayurveda, one of the most important thing on the basis of what the entire Ayurvedic philosophy is based. They say, just like we have a DNA system, in Ayurveda they say that every individual is born with something called nature. It is known as Prakriti. It is also referred in English Prakriti also. So Prakriti is is your nature, which is your configuration of your Kapha, Pitta, and Vata. And when you are born, just like you are born with a specific DNA, you are born with a natural and specific Prakriti. The moment your Prakriti disturbs because of your eating habits or whatever habits that you have or your lifestyle, you will have diseases associated with that or problem associated with that. The entire concept of Ayurveda, including Ayurvedic medicines and herb, is based to balance your Prakriti only. In fact, these people are successfully curing COVID patient as well. And there, I know many of the doctors. I've done my certification in Ayurveda also, but I'm not into medicines. But I know many of the doctors who have 100% success ratio of COVID patient. Nobody has oxygen problem. Nobody has side effect. Nobody has all these, fungus or whatever you're facing, because they are actually doing it naturally, not unnaturally. And then because of that disbalance, we have this. So idea is to balance it. How do we balance it? Number one is through your diet. Number ahar and vihara. Ahar is your diet that we take. Vihar is the exercise. So here there Ayurveda is also promoting you for that. The third thing that I want to talk about to ensure physical mental well-being is about meditation. I just want to again see your hands. How many of you have ever tried any sort of meditation? I'm sure nowadays meditation is gaining a lot of importance. There are many dharam gurus which are getting popular and advertised worldwide. So people by default are getting attracted to these meditation. But if you have, okay, 7 people I can see total, some or the other kind of, and even organization are spending a lot of stress management meditation also. Even if technically whatever we do in stress management is essentially meditation only. Oh, I see more hands now, people doing meditation. So meditation is basically, there are many kinds of meditation and numbers of meditation. What I'm going to do today is I'm going to share with you one type of meditation. The idea is, which I want to suggest to you from my experience, that it is not necessary the meditation that I like you would also like. So meditation is all about finding your favorite color or your favorite taste. So until you find the one that connects you, that gives you that motivation and connection and feeling and emotions, you need to keep on exploring until you find one. Okay. So what I'm going to do today, I'm going to share one meditation with you, which probably you might find connecting. And if you do not find it connecting, at least I will ensure that it will be relaxing enough. And this meditation is on a very powerful word called Om. Most of the people in India don't chant the word Om properly. Since I'm here, so I definitely want to ensure that I add on to some knowledge to you. Om is basically not a word. Let me tell you literally. It is a sound. It is proven when astronauts they went in the cosmos, they heard resembling sound. And when we say Om, it is only the word. The actual word is made of 3 letters, which is A, U, and Ma. Another experiment that I can do for you. You'll find it very interesting. Keep your hand outside your mouth and speak anything. You are anyways on mute. I'm not going to hear anything. So speak whatever you want. You will feel air on your palm. Speak whatever you want. Don't worry, all of you are on mute. At least say yes or give me some sign if you're able to feel some air on your palm. Yes, right? Now say Om. Now say Om. You will not feel any air because that's the only sound that goes inside. And that is the power in that sound. So if you understand the power of Om and if you concentrate or don't do it literally just like Om, Om, and then you play some music and then different kind of song is happening, it won't work actually. If you really want to experience something powerful, you need to follow process, right? So there are small things. Before I do that meditation, I want you to keep in your head so that at least you have a little opportunity to experience something, and you will experience something because of which most of the people are meditating tirelessly, and people like me are promoting meditation. All right, so let's try this now. So this meditation is divided into three stages. Okay, listen to me very carefully, because if you follow the process, probably by the end of this you will get to taste something which eventually most of the people struggle with sometimes. I have met many people who've been doing meditation for 20 years. I've met many people and they have not yet experienced anything because of obvious reasons. So let's try this out. Let's hope if one of you get a little taste of it, so that would be the real source of happiness, I would say that. So this meditation is divided into three stages. Throughout all the three stages, you are supposed to keep your eyes closed. Make sure if you're sitting anywhere, there is no disturbance. So there are three stages. Throughout the three stages, please keep your eyes closed. There'll be a background music throughout all these stages. Okay. There'll be an Om sound, a very unique kind of sound. You probably might not have heard of this kind of chanting before. In initial first stage, which is the first round, you just hear that particular sound and let that sound absorb in you and try to see how it has been chanted. Okay. Then after some time, I will say start. You keep yourself on mute only. Make sure you do not unmute yourself. When I say start, you need to chant along with the background Om Ucharan or the Om sound, the way it is being chanted. Okay. You continue this for 2 or 3 minutes. From the background, I will say stop. The moment I say stop, you keep quiet. And throughout this process, your eyes are closed, background music is being played. After some time, I will stop the music as well, but still you're supposed to keep your eyes closed and stay in silence until I ask you to open your eyes.
We are starting the meditation. Please close your eyes now. Please start chanting now. Please stop chanting. Please stay in silence. Take a long and deep breath in. Bring your both hands together. Rub your palms. Generate some heat. Keep it on your eyes. Release your hands and open your eyes. Thank you very much for participating today. If you need any kind of information related to yoga, meditation, Ayurveda, and wellness, please get in touch with us. Thank you very much. Stay safe.